Understanding cultural dimensions in English. Long-term versus short-term orientation. Hello learners. Welcome to another video in our English language learning series. Today, we're going to discuss a really interesting concept: long-term versus short-term orientation and how it influences the tone and attitude in English language across different cultures. So, buckle up and get ready to dive into some enlightening information that will surely help improve your listening comprehension skills. So, what do we mean by long-term and short-term orientation? It's a cultural dimension, a way we classify different cultures based on their focus and attitude toward the future. Cultures with a short-term orientation often place higher value on traditions and norms and expect quick results in their actions. On the other hand, cultures with a long-term orientation are more pragmatic. They value thrift and perseverance and are more patient to get results. Now, how does this tie into language and communication? Let's find out. In a short-term oriented culture, people tend to be more direct in their communication. They use a straightforward tone and there's less reading between the lines. They may seem blunt, but they value clear and quick communication. Contrastingly, in a long-term oriented culture, people might use a more indirect approach in their communication. They often employ a more subtle tone, implying things rather than stating them directly. This is because they value relationships and harmony, and they believe in taking time to fully understand and react to situations. Let's take an example. Imagine you're in a meeting and a proposal is being discussed. In a short-term oriented culture, someone might say, "I don't think this proposal is going to work. It needs a lot of improvement." It's direct and to the point. On the other hand, in a long-term oriented culture, the same sentiment might be expressed as, "This is a good start, but perhaps we could explore some other angles too?" It's more subtle and open-ended, allowing for a continuing conversation rather than a definitive conclusion. As English language learners, understanding this cultural dimension can greatly enhance your listening comprehension skills. Noticing the difference in tone and phrasing can help you decode the speaker's intention, even when it's not explicitly stated. For example, if someone from a long-term oriented culture says, "That's an interesting idea," they may not necessarily mean they think the idea is good. They could be politely expressing doubt or suggesting that more thought is needed. And there you have it. That's a brief overview of long-term versus short-term orientation and its impact on tone and attitude in English language communication across cultures. Remember, understanding these cultural nuances can help you become a more effective communicator and a more proficient English language learner. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope this video has been informative and helpful for you. As always, keep practicing and keep learning. See you in our next video.